Hi, everyone. My name is Ryan. The rest of our team is Eric's, Marcus, and Chiboise. Our topic for the hackathon was co-production of EHRs, and the title of our presentation is Just-in-Time Counseling for Outpatient Imaging Studies. To start, we wanted to walk you through our process of how we came up with this idea. And it starts with inspiration, which leads to ideation or coming up with the idea, and then implementation of the actual idea. So why is this important these days? Or why did we come up with this presentation in the first place? So thanks to the 21st Century Cures Act, patients now have immediate access to the results even before talking with their doctors. So that begs the question, what happens when we order imaging with potentially serious results?
Have you ever been waiting on a car shop for how much a repair might cost? Have you ever had to wait for a test score 30 minutes after you got an email notification that it will be available? If so, you might understand our patient population who have to wait for proper interpretation of their high-stakes imaging results. We diverged an empathy map to figure out what our patients may think or feel while waiting for a doctor's proper interpretation of their imaging results. On the empathy map, and from the perspective of the patient, some of the things they might be thinking about are, am I able to contact you if I have a question? When can I expect to hear back? How do I know if something is wrong? And the thought part of it, which is kind of on the same spectrum, what if something wrong is going on? Will I be able to see the images? Will someone call me? And on the did part of it, we often hear about this. Dr. Google, WebMD telling patients they might have cancers or they might die when they just have a benign lesion. Of course, the patient is worried, they feel anxious, they feel uncertainty, they feel the fear of the unknown, and sometimes they feel relief.
Given the things that a patient might do, say, think, and feel as they wait for imaging results, we decided to think more about how we could better contextualize high-stakes imaging results before they've been communicated to a patient by their physician. We considered several options, but decided to develop an integration for electronic health records. Our integration works with the Epic MyChart app for mobile phones. It is accessible to patients who cannot get to a computer and can be implemented in a health system like Grady's. The integration provides an interactive experience for patients who wish to see not only their radiology reports, but also representative images from their study. This integration will also help to allay patients' anxiety by explicitly outlining the next steps in their care experience and offering them an opportunity to ask questions of their physician that feel personally relevant. With time, we hope that the integration's language can be tailored such that it is appropriate for the health system's population.
Here's what the Just-in-Time tool looks like. After a patient opens the MyChart app, they'll navigate to test results where they see their results sorted by provider. After clicking the appropriate study, patients land on the summary page with some brief comments and immediate next steps. Scrolling down, they can see their result and compare it to a normal finding, as well as submit a question. Patients can either click on a highlighted area to learn more or navigate to the Detail tab. The Learn tab will present a list of answers to frequently asked questions based on previous patient-submitted questions. We'd like to give special thanks to Byron Crow and Melissa Ho for their help throughout this process. We'd also like to leave you all with a quote by yours truly. Even simple guidance can help relieve anxiety around imaging.